guys, it is me, your girl Shant'e, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to the channel. If you are new, scratch that. Welcome back. It is Sub Sunday. I know you guys are excited. Finally, they got it together. I think I'm gonna do Sub Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do instead of Sub Saturday. We're gonna do Sub Sunday. This is where you guys can send in your story times about any story time you want to send in, and I will read it and react to it. So, about the title, you guys can see it ain't got a little crazy. So, let's just get into it. So she said, hey girl, first off, I love your channel. I can't wait until you hit 100K. Period, friend. It's the 100K for me. I can see you taking off really soon, and you're so pretty anyway. Thank you. All right, here we go. So this story time started when I was in high school. I was dating this boy. We can call him JR. So we met in 9th grade and was in love ever since. He walked me to my classes, home, to lunch, practice, etc. Period. Like the school boyfriend he should. So you could say the relationship was going great. 12th grade year, my best friend transferred to my school and my life got even better. Two of my favorite people at the same school I thought would be the greatest last year ever. Girl, please. Oh, Lord. Friends say, girl, please. Look, can be deceiving. Let me speed things up. Speed it up, friend. My best friend decided she wanted to play volleyball with me. So I got her on the team and we were great together. So one day at lunch, my best friend and boyfriend were sitting at our lunch table without me. Let me keep reading, friend. I remember my boyfriend used to come and get me from class and walk me to lunch. Yeah, I was just finna say, and he used to come get you, not all right, friend. But today he was already there with my best friend. So I asked him why didn't he come and get me like always. He said he thought me and my best friend was walking together. Well, if your girlfriend didn't come to the table, you ain't thought to figure out where your girlfriend was at. If you thought that her and her best friend was walking together and you and the best friend sitting down and ain't nobody didn't mention that the girl is missing, I'ma keep going. So they both look puzzled, like it's not a big deal. So I just went to my lunch table. I just went to get my lunch to cool down, period, friend. Cause don't let them grind your gears. So a couple of weeks go by and JR got sick, so he wasn't coming to school some days, and I've been walking with my best friend. So this sneaky heifer, not the sneaky heifer, friend, you was mad. So this sneaky heifer started asking me questions like, do I have his password or do I have his location and stuff? So I'm like, no, because he never gave me cheater vibes, so I don't need that, period. And if I asked him for his phone, he would give it to me. I like that trust. So I asked her why she asked. She said no reason. So he came back to school the next day feeling better, I guess. So one day after practice, my phone was dead and I needed to call my ride. I asked JR for his phone and his face turned pale. Girl, he died on scene. Any nigga face that turned pale, baby, they die on scene. He was nervous. Friend, you need to check that phone, friend. So he asked what I needed it for, and I'm like, what you mean what I need it for? I gotta call my ride. Why are you asking? You never asked before. So he gave me the phone slowly, but watched me the entire time. My neighborhood watch. I was calling my folks. As soon as I hung up, he snatched his phone. Got something to hide. He ain't let that phone get out of sight, friend. He ain't even gave you an extra minute to hang up. He'll do it. I was just way too smart to be dumb, period, friend. At this point, I knew something was up. So I texted him and asked him what was the phone interrogation all about. He said nothing. I was doing something on my phone, that's all. But so I literally put 2 and 2 together before I go off. Hey, 2 plus 2 is 4. She said I put 2 and 2 together before I go off. Y'all ain't caught that. Friend, really, I like y'all little sayings. I like that. Like 2 and 2 together before. I'm finna start saying that. All right, come on. JR didn't come to school and I called him and asked, was he okay? You know, pretending to be concerned at this point. Not pretending, friend, period. That sound like me. He like, yeah, he wasn't feeling well. So my best friend and I had lunch and I asked to see her phone. So she gave it to me. But one thing about a female, we slick. Friend, don't be putting our business out like that. First of all, let me pause. Don't be telling them all that. They don't need to know that. She went to the bathroom and I went lurking. She had someone saved in her phone as bestie, but the B was in parentheses. Friend, now let me keep going. So come on now, y'all all know back in the day what it meant. It stood for bae. Now that's true, because back in the day we used to put bae, the B in parentheses, whether like yeah, friend. Yeah, go through the messages, friend. Here we go. Before I even went through the messages, I looked at the number. Oh, friend, you smart. Now me, see, I would have messed up. I ain't even thought about that. I'm messed up. I want to see what y'all talking about. But friend said before she even went through the message, she wanted to confirm that it was her nigga number anyway. So instead of me sitting there at the lunch table, child, I left the lunchroom and went to the bathroom on the other side of the school and scrolled through the messages. And you wouldn't believe what I seen. Friend, I ain't gonna lie. I could believe it at this point. Because first of all, yeah. Now, the whole time JR supposed to have been sick, she been skipping last block to go to his house and lay up. And good. They had pictures and all together. Ooh, that's not even the worst part. This was going on before she got to my school. She transferred for him and her to be closer. Y'all, I was so mad. So I screenshotted everything and sent it to my phone. So I left out the bathroom. She was running down the hallway looking for her phone, scared. I know she was, friend. I know she was, baby. Heart was in her the whole time. She was saying she didn't know where I was at. I told her that a teacher had asked me to help her and I didn't want to leave her phone on the table. So I pulled her phone out of my back pocket like nothing happened. Friend, you so smooth with it. I should have had these tactics when I was in high school. I would have caught a lot of stuff. So the next day, JR didn't come to school, of course. And guess what? Yeah, me neither. Oh, friend on big energy. So JR stayed close to the school. I didn't, but today I didn't care. I was getting to the bottom of this. So my folks took me around to the house and we sat outside. Friend, that sounds like me and my best friend. And I got story times from me and her steakhouse. But anyway, this not about me, this about friend. I waited outside his house to see what would happen. So exactly like the dumb thirsty girl she is, come walking down the street and goes to his house. She's talking about dumb thirsty. She went in the house and I knocked on the door after. When I tell y'all he opened the door and was so scared, I can't make this up. I told him I came to check on him because he was sick, so let me in. He was like, no, I didn't want to get you sick. A boy! I said, boy, moved and pushed him out the way and walked into the room where they were laying down and caught her in the bed. And I know I wouldn't even be able to tell y'all what I would have did. Like my best friend and my boyfriend. Well, my best friend would never do that, but my best friend and my boyfriend in a bed. So I looked at her and looked at him and bitch, I jumped across the bed and beat her ass. Yeah, friend. Yeah, friend. Period. Cause you was supposed to be my best friend and you sitting in my face acting like you wasn't sleeping around with this man behind my back. And when he broke us up, I went for his ass next. Yeah, friend. Yeah. Finally got done whooping both their asses. I pulled out my phone and recorded them two in bed, beat up. Post the screen. She's how I recorded them both in bed, beat up. Posted the screenshots and videos on Snapchat so the entire school could see it. So the next week she transferred back and he stayed. Not she transferred back to the school she came from. Not too scared for real. Girl, that's for the travel. You know Snapchat was, yeah, Snapchat, yeah. And he had to walk the halls of people hating him. I was so mad, even though fighting didn't take the hurt away. I still felt better than I did before. But that was a story time about my backstabbing best friend and my boyfriend. Sorry if it was long, but girl, that thing pissed me off. Friend, that wasn't long. First of all, that was good. I don't think I would know. Okay, comment down below what you would do in this situation. Like, I don't know what I would have done. Because, I ain't gonna lie, I know I would have fought. I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna fight. Because, now, come on now. First of all, this was going on before you transferred to my school. But you talking to my dude behind my back and I ain't even know this whole time. Then you transfer to my school to continue it. Like, have you lost your mind? Like, I'm just not, the math ain't mathing, y'all. Y'all know what I'm gonna say, the math ain't mathing. This is crazy, friend. I don't like that for you. That was really messed up of her. And he just is nasty, but dogs gonna be dogs. But it's just the loyalty of the female. Like, you really slept with your best friend, boyfriend? Like, do you really feel confident in yourself? Just, how could you sleep with yourself at night? You know, when you just slept with this man. You was talking to, and what you doing sleeping around at high school, sweetie? Anyway, friend, I'm sorry, friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure 10 times out of 10 you are a beautiful girl, and 10 times out of 10 you probably found somebody way better than him. Cause yeah, you don't deserve that. And she gonna catch her karma. That's one thing I have learned. Like, whatever you put out, you gonna get back. So believe that, strong, stand tall on that, because that's exactly what happens. Whatever people put out, they're gonna get back. So it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. This is a really good story time. I hope you guys start sending in your story time so you can also be featured on this channel. You never know whose story time I'll read. I have a whole bunch. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Definitely a great series that I like. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.